It's game number 4, and we talked about it. The Blues would like to sweep this, get that 9-day rest, and wait to see who the winner is between Detroit and Chicago.
Blues begin with Cavallini, Mahar, and Raglan up front. Lawler and Paul Cavallini back on defense. For the North Stars, Giles and Nucille on defense. Up front, Gartner, Gavin, and Berezet. And we're underway here in Bloomington as the North Stars now clear it down the ice. The Blues, Lawler back to get the puck. And icing called here on Minnesota. And Bruce, why change a good thing? And Brian Sutter hasn't changed his lineup tonight.
Oh, he's going to the same lineup that won him a hockey game last night as the Blues beat the North Stars 5-3. A couple changes, though, in the Minnesota lineup, 4 to be exact. They've scratched Mike Modano, Kurt Fraser, Sean Chambers, Shane Churla, Larry DePalma, and Steve Gottis. Chambers was injured last night. He had the breakaway, went into the net and hurt the back of his knee. Broughton took the penalty shot on that play and scored, but it wasn't enough for the North Stars.
In the lineup tonight for those 4 players, Dusan Koshik, Reed Larson, Warren Babe, and Don Barber. Face-off left of Casey. North Stars control the draw. Berezan in the far corner, now checked by Mahar. Back to Paul Cavallini, now to Mahar on right wing, moves in. And Casey a pad save on Mahar. Swing to Habscheid, to center ice. And again, they dump it in. Zezel gets to it for the Blues, can't clear. Broughton knocks it down. Oh, and Tilly slid across and blocked that pass after Zezel made a bad pass in his own zone. Now Evans in there for checking centers. One Zezel a drive. He scores! Peter Zezel a short-handed goal, and the Blues lead 1-0.
Big goal by Peter Zezel after giving the puck away in his own zone. Comes down to the other end and gets a short-handed goal for the Blues. Nice play by Dougie Evans to get the puck to Zezel. Zezel gets his 3rd goal of the playoffs, so big start for the Blues being short-handed. Blues take a 1-0 lead. Evans blocks the shot out by Habscheid. Dougie Evans, a nice little flip backhand to Zezel. Zezel just one times it. It's a rolling puck, kind of like a knuckleball. Casey thought he had it. Put out his glove, but it went by the glove, and the Blues have a 1-0 lead.
So that's the first short-handed goal in this series, and the Blues get in front with a big one. And now back come the North Stars. Here's Habscheid at center to Broughton. In across the line, centered in front. Miller, a big save on McRae from right in close. As he got his right pad over. In on left wing for Pazlowski. Back to Gingras. Long shot, centered out of Federko. In front, missed it. Rebound. Oh, and Pazlowski missed an open goal. Now Federko scores! Bernie Federko and the Blues strike on the power play and lead 2-0.
Now Bernie Federko gets the goal. The Blues had a number of excellent opportunities on the power play. Federko finally getting it in. Federko's first goal of the playoffs. He has 5 assists also to go along with that goal. So Bernie Federko, the captain of the Blues, gives the Blues a 2-0 lead. That's just maybe the hair that broke the camel's back. Blues do an excellent job. Pavlovsky had an open net. He shoots it wide. And Cliff Ronning will find Federko wide open net. In case he had no idea where the puck was. So Federko gets his first goal of the playoffs. Blues have a 2-0 lead.
And a great setup by Ronning. And now Federko tied with Hull for the scoring lead in the series. Both players have 6 points. 3 teams can wrap up playoff series tonight. The Blues, Penguins, and Canadians. Now the North Stars to center. Here's Gavin in on right wing. Around one man. Shoots, he scores! Still Gavin.
Now Stuart Gavin gives this crowd something to cheer about. Gavin taking a nice pass from Nucille. Just as the Blues blue line comes in from the right side, beating Millen low glove side. Get his 3rd goal of the playoffs, and he cuts the lead in half as the Blues now lead 2-1. Come in at 15:28 of the second period. This may just be what the Minnesota North Stars need, because the Blues were sitting back, and it seemed like the North Stars were too. This really could change momentum with 4:32 remaining in the second period. This is tickets that will go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for round 2, whether it be Chicago or Detroit. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Right now the Blues lead 2-1, 17:45 left in regulation time. Roberts in control behind his goal. Pass to center ice. Now for Federko. He's onside on a breakaway. In on goal. Shoots. He scores! Bernie Federko, a huge goal, and the Blues lead 3-1.
Now Federko's 2nd goal of the game on the breakaway this time. 2:28 of the 3rd period, and the Blues have that 3-1 lead. Nice pass from Gordy Roberts, he was really just trying to dump it out. I think he may have seen Federko at the last minute. Roberts behind his own net, off the glass to get it by the North Stars. Federko coming along the boards. We see the replay. It certainly looks like it may have been offside, but Federko going around goaltender John Casey, backhanding it into the open net.
Boy, that was close to being offside, but Federko went it alone, and Casey gambled and lost.
Now Bernie Federko, everybody knows he's got great hands. He just showed it there to go around Casey.
Now
put in the open net.
Lose the puck here. Bears in it on goal. He scores! Bears in, and it's 3-2. Oh, does that hurt?
Now Berezan with his first goal of the playoffs. Just 8 seconds after the Blues had scored to go ahead 3-1. Cuts the lead back to 1 goal right off the faceoff. Blues get the puck, but they lose it. Berezan walks in, beating Millen, low stick side. So Perry Berezan has brought the North Stars back to within 1.
As Lawler and Cavallini back on defense coughed it up. And Berezan gets a huge goal. Pass up the board, kept in by Roberts. Plays it in deep, now Federko in behind the net. But Casey knocks it away from him. Lowry in the near corner for the Blues. Can't center, and back comes Habshot. Into Poshik on right wing, shoot. He scores! Poshik ties the game.
Poshik, in his first game of the playoffs, gets the tying goal with 13:36 remaining, coming down the right side in his off wing. Very similar to where Gavin scored in the second period. Beating Millen low stick side. Poshek's first goal of the playoffs in his first game in the playoffs. Play came down the right wing boards. Habshide, a nice pass to Poshek. The Blues were caught standing up a little bit on that play. Gordy Roberts chasing to trying to catch Poshek. We're tied at 3 with just over 13 minutes remaining.
Now the Blues attack call. Cavallini dumps it in behind the North Stars goal. Now Ronnie in after it, tried to center one, knocked away, and now Giles back for Minnesota. Out to center ice. He shoots it in there. Gavin goes in after it, shoots one right on, and it's saved by Millen on a good dump in, and Gavin had a very good chance. But pause 15 seconds for station ID. His first playoff goal from Habshide at 6:24.
Tied the game up for the North Stars. We have a face-off to the right of Greg Millen. This is a different hockey game.
Let it dump it in. That hits Giles. And now a fight here. Berezan and Doug Evans are into it. Right along the near boards. A wrestling match. It appears Berezan has Evans in a headlock, but that's on the near side. It's tough to see who had the early advantage.
Well, Perry Berezan punched Dougie Evans right in the face, right in front of the players' benches. And the two of them dropped their gloves and went at it. Berezan's still trying to go out. He's in the bench. Berezan pushing the referee. It's all happening with 12:37 remaining in the third period. Game tied at 3. Evans goes to the penalty box. I'm sure Berezan will also lose 3, North Stars 3. This is St. Louis Blues bench. Berezan and Evans. Right there, Berezan, you can see, just punches Evans on the play. And the two of them drop their gloves and go at it. Somehow Berezan ended up in the bench.
Now for Federko. In across the line to Gino Cavallini. Can't barge through that defense, though. Now Roberts pinches in on the left point. Works it in deep for Gino Cavallini. Back to Roberts. In front. Gets turned around. Pass to Raglan. He scores! Raglan gives the Blues a 4-3 lead.
What a play by Gordy Roberts to control the puck. Most people would have taken the shot, but he knew it wasn't a good shot. Held on to it. Found Raglan wide open. Raglan had the open net. What a great play by Gordy Roberts. Watch him. He goes in, receives the puck. Could have shot it here. He knew he had a bad angle. Holds on. Eyes behind the back of his head. Finds Raglan wide open net. Great play by Gordy Roberts. He's not even looking at Raglan on the play here. Great puck control by Gordy Roberts. Backhand pass to Raglan. Bang, in the open net. Blues have a 4-3 lead.
Raglan's first playoff goal this year. His second in his career. He had one last year. What a huge goal here. The Blues lead by 1 again. Scored in this game. The Blues went ahead 3-1 Berezan stole the puck from Lawler and Paul Cavallini, cutting the Blues to lead to 1. North Stars came back to tie it, but then Ragland puts the Blues back on top. 2 big goals, though, in this period.
No question. You've got to give a lot of credit to Gordy Roberts on the play. He made the play work.
25 to go. Blues lead 4-3 here in Game 4. Looking to sweep the North Stars. North Stars forechecking here. Puck behind the Blues goal. Stolen by Hapside. Walker's shot counts. He scores! Hapside ties the game.
Mark Hapside ties this game up at 4. With 3:15 remaining. Roberts is in the corner. Puck's taken away. Mahar tries to get it. Hapside comes out from behind the net. Does this stuff, and it gets past Greg Millen. Hapside getting his first goal of the series. The puck comes from behind the net. Hapside brings it around, just stuffs it past Greg Millen, sneaking it by the post, and Millen skates. This game is tied with 3:14 remaining in regulation time.
Hapside gets his first of the playoffs unassisted. That's 16:45. 25 seconds left. Now Lawler ahead to Ronnie. Now to Paul Cavallini across the line again. Blues looking for the winner. Here's Ronnie now in the near corner for the Blues. Trying to keep it in there. He can't. Hapside fires one ahead. Here's a breakaway now to Barber. In alone. Score! Only 7 seconds left, and the rookie Barber puts the North Stars ahead 5-4.
Well, Barber has hurt this hockey club in the past. Ron Barber, a rookie in the National Hockey League, only playing in his 3rd Stanley Cup playoff game. First goal of the playoffs, and it's a big one. With 7 seconds remaining, he walks in on the breakaway. Paul Cavallini lets the puck get by him. Barber walks in. Millen comes out and goes down on the play. Barber just throws it over the fallen Millen. The key play was at the blue line. Paul Cavallini goes down to block the pass. It hits him and goes right to Barber. Barber would have been offside maybe on that play. Paul Cavallini hadn't touched it. Barber finds the net. The North Stars lead it 5-4. We have a timeout. Give us a chance to look at the Pizza Hut scoreboard. While the competitors' dough is thawing, Pizza Hut people are making it daily. Fresh and great.
7 seconds left. The Blues down by 1. They have their goalie pulled. Face off at center. Blues get the draw back, but now Berezan gets it. Long shot wide, and the game is over. And the North Stars stave off elimination with a goal at 19:53 by Barber, his first ever playoff goal. And the North Stars mob John Casey, and they have a life as they win 5-4. Well, a tough loss for the Blues. They led 3-1 in this game.
Now, Game 5 will be back in St. Louis Tuesday night. The Blues will have to go home and wrap it up on home ice advantage, and that's why you have home ice advantage. The Blues lose it 5-4. A big comeback for the Minnesota North Stars. They outscore the Blues 4-2 in the 3rd period.